It was so bad. Some of the ADR in it was just, I mean, I could tell. I have a sharper eye maybe than most, but you're like, that they did not say that right there. Right. They did not say that. It was so cheesy, Hallmarky bad, and it's a Netflix original, and they're promoting it, and it's got Rob Lowe in it. So it's like, there was a moment after watching that, I was like, what are we just kicking out shit? Yeah, are we just kicking out shit for the sake of kicking things out? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
where were the critics on that son of a bitch?
Well, now you'll see that the critics don't matter in that.
They don't, because Netflix is putting their money where their mouth is.
It's exactly it. They're putting the budget up. They're paying for it. They're releasing it on their platform. They don't give two shits.
But you remember the days you went to Blockbuster? I think there is a certain. I have this theory, okay, that like with genetics, right? You have a certain amount of people that like outdoorsy stuff. There's a certain amount of people that like indoor stuff. There are people that prefer English class to math class and vice versa.
Yeah, right.
And every generation, there's roughly the same proportion, right? And so I think also that the same proportion of bad movies versus good movies on the shelves, the Blockbuster, that same proportion is almost the same proportion of what they have on Netflix. And I don't know why that is, but there's always the same. In some ways, it's depressing. True. Is humanity getting better, or is it the same? Do we repeat ourselves?
Well, and it's okay if it's the same, because the model's worked if it is the same. But, I guess just like anything else, like music, you're going to have people that like the cheesy stuff. I mean, there's people that don't necessarily like the edgier or the more independent. There's people that love the real big action films and the superhero films.
Hopefully maybe somebody out there liked that Rob Lowe movie for other reasons.
Yeah,
right?
Sure.
It was wholesome. I mean, I could see why people. It was wholesome. Okay,
that's a nice word, Jason.
There's no cussing. It was all about the elephants. Let's save the elephants. It turned out to be an elephant film about elephants, really. I watched the whole thing. I didn't shut it off.
Now, did you watch it because you were going to review it for your podcast?
Nope.
Were you watching it with the family?
I was watching it with my wife, and
she never said stop it.
No,
because
it had some redeeming quality, but
you're both guilty.
You could see the visible flaws in it, and you're like, I came away from it going,
you are to blame.
It's true. You're right. It's true. I'm to blame. It's my fault for finishing it to its end, but I'm committed. I'm not a quitter.
Nice.
All right.
Mama raised no quitter.
Mama didn't raise no quitter.
Hey, I have a question for you. Where can people find out information about you?
Yes.
They can't. I mean, they're not.
Are you prior to the internet?
No,
you can't be.
But when
Instagram,
Shoot 'Em Up came
Wikipedia?
out, I mean, but there's stuff that was wrong. I thought it was really funny that I was working with this producer over at Warner Brothers, and he was talking to this woman who was a big exec over there, and she goes, "Oh, I'm going over to England next week. I'm going to try to have a meeting with Michael Davis." And he goes, "What are you talking about?" Well, Michael Davis, it says in Wikipedia, is from England. No, Michael Davis is, born in Maryland. I'm working with him right now. Right. But when Shoot 'Em Up came out, it was right before the whole Twitter and Instagram and all that kind of stuff and setting up your own blog. If the movie was coming out now, I'd be all over it. Mm-hmm. When the new thing comes out, I'm going to be all over it. But because Shoot 'Em Up, after it came out and it didn't perform, I didn't want to be one of these douchebags that was just, have you ever seen this thing? Hey, I'm in Austin, Texas, and there's a Starbucks right near the airport. Yay! Right? Or they take a picture. I just had the greatest fajita. Oh, right? Even if it's a star, I didn't want to be someone that's adding the clutter. I only wanted to self-promote or put that stuff out there.
But I would love to.
But there's like a video I did. My friend Jack Perez was doing a web series for Berman Braun, and he did an interview with a bunch of filmmakers, and I did a piece with him, and it's kind of like was like this or whatever. But they can find out about me. There's enough on there. They can see the animatics that I did. If you go to YouTube, Michael Davis Animatics, and when I finally have something new to put out, I will establish this hub or centralized.
please.
But there was no reason for it because nothing was coming out, and so it seems almost like kind of sad. Hey, look at my site, but right.
But
well,
dude,
not necessarily.
I don't. Yeah.
Well, okay. So, because I mean, we have not had to work hard to have a conversation with you, and there are people that you have to work hard to have a conversation with. You got to pull it out. There's personality behind who you are, and I'm not saying you have to sell your personality, but sometimes this is a weird business, and you a lot of ways you do.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I would have loved to have seen a picture of those damn glasses right next to the Chucks that you're wearing. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
on
right.
your Instagram.
It's been such a long